Yes, Friday. We're hip to you.
Mm-hmm. That's right. We know exactly what you and Ben are up to.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding? We've been on to you for like the last 2 weeks.
Oh, well, great. Then there's no mystery as to why we invited you to dinner with us.
Oh, no. No mystery at all.
Okay. Well, then, let's move on to the food. All this poke and dagger is giving me an appetite.
Right, why don't I get the hors d'oeuvres and put these in water? Ben, you want to give me a hand?
Give you two.
Is it me, or did Bonnie and Isaac seem less than thrilled that we're seeing each other?
Yeah, maybe they're just on the outs with each other again.
Well, we need to show them what romance can be about.
Oh, yeah, or just feed them before they bite each other's head off.
Come on.
Is it me, or were they almost proud that we caught them trying to make us into a couple?
No, you're right. They're not even close to feeling guilty.
Okay, so what do we need to do to make them stop this matchmaking thing once and for all?
We give them nothing. Let's act like we're completely not together, like we're not into each other.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard.
Well, I'm relieved that that's all out in the open.
Tell you the truth, we were worried you two weren't ever going to get the picture.
Oh, we get the picture.
And we have something to say about it.
Okay, go ahead.
We know exactly what you two are doing.
And we think it's disgusting.
You know what? Come here. See you for a second. Some serious tension. Close your eyes. You closed? Okay. Now, imagine that we're in a forest. A beautiful forest.
And your mom's right outside hunting us down with bloodhounds. That hunter that came in here, are you sure that he's not going to say something to the Oakdale police that's going to make them come through that door?
Abigail, all we're trying to do right now is buy us some time so you can remember exactly what happened the night Nick was killed. I mean, it's your only shot at a strong defense. You still trust me, right?
Always. I miss Molly and Jake and central heating.
All right, you know what? I'm going to go to the back of the cabin and make sure I didn't forget any of the firewood. For now, why don't you just crumple up some newspaper and throw it on the fire to hold you over, all right? It's going to be okay. Promise.
Hal's gonna be furious when he hears about
Hal's not here, Barbara. That's part of the problem. Look, John, this is going to be I'm not leaving.
What's going on here?
Listen, could we do away with the handcuffs? Jack, you've made a big mistake.
What happened? I was at fair...
From the beginning, Jack, please.
We stopped by and we found Barbara up to her neck in evidence. Exhibits A, B, and C. The D'Angelo family rosary, a silver rattle belonging to Emily Stewart's son, Daniel, and this necklace belongs to Carly Tenney. Souvenirs, formerly in the possession of 3 women who have disappeared.
And now Hal has disappeared as well. What happened to him, Barbara? Did he know too much?
I told Jack. I've told everyone. I've never seen those things before, and I don't know what's happened to Hal. Paul.
Listen, if I were you, I wouldn't say another word. I'm going to go call Tom.
Is he right, Barbara? Do you need a lawyer? Lopez. Barbara Ryan is under arrest for conspiracy in the abduction of 3 women. Booker.
Pictures first,
stand here, please. Hold on to this, please.
I have no idea what happened to Rose or to anyone else, and I certainly don't know what happened to Hal.
Straight into the camera, please. Right profile.
Paul, please don't let them do this to me. Please, please, Paul. Please, Paul, I'm your mother.
No. No, you're not. Not. Left profile, please. One more for the front.
As the World Turns is brought to you by Puffs. A nose in need deserves Puffs indeed.
A boy named Peter was once sorely pained by an irritable nose that always complained.
I feel so sore. I'm feeling stuffed. No more plain tissues. I've had enough.
And right in the midst of the nose's commotion, Mother offered Puffs Plus with magical lotion. Now that's a soft tissue, the stuffy nose said, and finally hushed up and let Pete go to bed. The moral? A nose in need deserves Puffs indeed.
Bacteria, it's everywhere, even in your mop. Swiffer Wet gives you a thorough clean, removing dirt and even 95% of bacteria. Say goodbye to bacteria. Swiffer Wet, changing cleaning behavior.
How long does she have to wait for relief when she's miserable with a cold? As fast as you can open the Vapor Rub, she can begin to feel like she's breathing again. No pill or syrup can give her that. Vapor Rub, the quick fix.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Holland Globetrotters.
Not everything can be as good as the original, but Diet Dr. Pepper is. Diet Dr. Pepper.
You're the man, open the door!
Tastes more like regular Dr. Pepper.
What if your baby's skin was drier here? Would he smile more here? What if his diaper let air flow through here and locked away wetness there? Would he laugh more here? He might if his diaper is Huggies. They keep baby's skin drier than any other diaper, and that's important for healthy skin. So he may have a little more fun in everything he does. Huggies, because drier skin means happier babies.
The Oreo cookie. Is this your one and only, eating up the creamy middle, dunking all the luscious chocolate like he did when he was little? It's
Mini Oreo, a smaller version of the classic.
O-R-E-O, oh so.
Thousands filled the streets for their chance to
Come on down!
Tonight, celebrate 30 years of The Price is Right in Las Vegas. CBS Tonight.
A retro reunion of the TV cast from Laugh-In, tomorrow on The Early Show.
Hey there, stranger. How'd you get back from Aunt Kim's? Hitchhike?
Uncle Bob's in the car. I have a math test tomorrow, and I forgot one of my books.
Forgot one of your books?
Kind of, sort of.
Homesick? How's school going, okay?
It's all right. It's hard to concentrate. Why did Mom go back to that other house? I mean, I wish she was still here.
Oh, well, she wasn't feeling very well. She just needed a little bit of time to get away.
Where's Dad?
Out of town, you know, hunting down bad guys.
Come on, Jen. Stop treating me like I'm a baby. I want to know what's going on.
All right. Why don't you ask me some questions, then?
Where is everybody? Why did Dad and Jack Snyder take Mom away? Why were Parker and I shipped off to Aunt Kim's? Why hasn't Carly come back with Parker? And
well, I really wish that I could answer all your questions, but... Look, I just won't lie to you, all right? Things are bad right now. Hey, but don't worry about it, okay? Dad'll come back and he'll fix everything like he always does.
What about Mom? When is she coming back?
I don't know. No one really does. All we do know is that she just needs a little bit more time to get better, you know? Sounds like Uncle Bob's ready to go. Try not to worry, okay? I love you. Oh, Dad, come home. We need a grown-up in this house. Hello? Buongiorno, signor Fratelli. Yeah? Si. Wait, could you repeat that in English, please? When would I have to be there? Oh. Oh, no. I'm interested in this job. I definitely want to do this job. I want it. Oh. And I'll find a way. Goodbye, Signor Fratelli. I'll see you soon.
How did we get here, Mom? When did you become someone who would conspire with my father to get rid of 3 women just because they got in your way?
Oh, come on now, Paul. Let's not forget about Hal. What did I do with him anyway? Did I just pack him up in boxes and send them off parcel post to Timbuktu?
Timbuktu. You remember that? The song you used to sing to me when I was a kid about going to Timbuktu and back again. What happened to my mother?
What happened to my son? How did that sweet boy turn into a man who would convict his mother before she even entered a courtroom? All your life I have shielded you from your father, and yet you turned out like him anyway.
Jack, a minute. Jack.
Oh. Let me handle this. Yeah, I need to go see my brother and my sister. Tell them their mother's in jail.
Jack, please.
You think she'll talk?
Well, John's calling Tom if he can visit her lawyer up.
We never may find Hal. We may never find any
Let me
of them.
talk to her. Carly, Emily, Rose, and Hal are going to make it home.
Okay, you think that Barbara and Steinbeck are really behind
I bet
all
my
of their
badge on it.
disappearances?
Adam needs his father back. I need his father back.
Any luck finding Abigail and Adam?
All I found out is that Jennifer Munson gave them money to get out of town, so I'm shaking trees here, Jack, hoping that they'll fall out sooner or later.
They will.
Hope you're right. And I hope you're wrong. Because what am I going to do when I find them?
Your job.
Arrest my son's girlfriend because she might have killed a sadistic blackmailer. That's great. I'm really looking forward to that. And then just in case Adam doesn't hate me enough already, I can throw in a few obstruction of justice charges against him and against Abigail's mother, and that's going to make the world a better and safer place for our kids. Sometimes I hate being a cop.
Sometimes it's a lousy job. It's even lousier when the cop is dead on her feet. Margot, go home. You need rest.
No, I just need a clear head here, Jack. That's all I need. There's something about this case that just isn't making any sense. But I can't figure it out because I'm too worried about my son and worried about Hal.
And what's bugging you?
Well, Molly's ever-changing story, for one. The truth lies somewhere in all the versions that she's given us and that Adam's given us.
Okay, let's start at the beginning.
All right, again.
You got a call.
Adam?
The landlady from Scudder's boarding house. She says someone is in his room moving things around.
Crime scene. Sealed. I gotta get over there.
Abigail, what happened?
I saw something on paper that Kevin went out and I picked
Okay.
up.
Okay, what was it? What happened?
It was torn into pieces and all because of...
No, Abigail, that's just a picture, okay?
I swear, Adam, it was like like he was here, and that's why the candle went out, and that's why it's been so cold.
No, Abigail, listen, no ghosts, okay? Not this time, all right? It's cold in here because it's drafty, and that's why the candle went out, okay? Nick is gone. He's not coming back. Abigail, if you are responsible for Nick's death, it is because he left you with no other choice. You were defending yourself.
I don't know that.
That is why you have to remember, so you can forgive yourself and live with it. No, but for now, I have something that is going to make you forget about all of your problems. You ready?
When two people are totally opposite and completely unsuited for one another, the relationship is doomed for failure.
Okay, now, Bonnie, don't you think you're going a little bit too far?
Well, actually, Ben, I don't think I'm going far enough. Now, Isaac and I have been discussing it, and we think this relationship is somewhat tedious.
Boring.
Inappropriate.
And a complete waste of time. So, Ben, give it up.
What makes you think you can come in here and talk to us like this?
Wait, Ben, don't get upset. We're not. I mean, Isaac and I completely understand the fact that we can't stand each other. So why can't you?
I'm confused. We're not interested in anything other than a working relationship.
But what does that have to do with your brother and me? I mean, if we choose to have a relationship...
Wait. You guys?
You're seeing each other romantically?
You said you knew why we asked you to dinner.
That's why Jessica and I planned this party, so that we could tell you two about us two.
So you weren't trying to hook Bonnie and me up?
But that, my brother, is your business.
And yours.
So then we made complete big jerks of ourselves for nothing.
Well, at the risk of sounding like a matchmaker, you two big jerks are finishing each other's sentences.
In this place, I see a lot of gas. I also see a lot of folks taking medicines that don't fight gas. But Gas X has the most powerful medicine to relieve gas fast. Nothing I've seen works faster. Gas X beats the bloat fast.
At JCPenney, the more you buy, the more you save. It's the JCPenney Buy More, Save More sale. The more you buy, the more you save. 25, 30, even 35%. It's all inside. Buy more, save more. JCPenney.
Asthma was only going so far and always wanting to go further. Today, there is Advair. Ain't no mountain high enough. Advair is clinically proven to increase symptom-free days because Advair is the first and only product to effectively treat the two main components of asthma, airway constriction and inflammation. No other single product does that. Advair won't replace fast-acting inhalers for sudden symptoms and should not be taken more than twice a day. People switching from an oral steroid like prednisone to Advair, which contains an inhaled steroid, need to be especially careful. While adjusting to the switch, your body may not be as able to heal after surgery, infection, or serious injury. If you have heart or blood pressure problems, tell your doctor. Some people may experience a change in heart rhythm. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve. Ask your doctor if Advair is right for you. Advair, because life should take your breath away, not asthma.
I feel like it's crazy here. I'm not always sure who's going to show up for dinner and when. There's this different kind of dinner roll from Pillsbury. I just take out what I need from the freezer and bake them up in minutes. Fresh, hot rolls when I need them.
In the freezer?
I don't know what I'd do without them.
The best start in life comes from breastfeeding. But like many of my patients, I had to rely on formula. So I turned to store brand formulas. Formulas sold under the names of the country's leading retailers. I know they meet all FDA requirements, making them as nutritionally complete as any national brand. That's why I use them with my own son, Jack. In fact, I tell all my formula feeding moms to use store brand formulas to save hundreds of dollars a year and to enjoy this special time with their babies.
It was the weekend, and I had a toothache. I couldn't see my dentist till Monday. Glad I found Oragel.
Pain pills take up to 30 minutes to work, but maximum strength Oragel works instantly at the site of pain.
Sure works fast.
Go instantly to relief with Oragel.
I was just thinking about all the times I would come here after work, pick up Hal and Jack, and we'd go get Julia, and we'd go out for drinks or dinner.
Things change.
Yes, they do. And now Julia's tucked safely away. Hal is missing, and Jack is humiliating me in this town.
I left a message with Tom that he should call us as soon as he can.
I feel like you're the only friend I have left, John. Even my son has turned against me.
Listen, things have a way of sorting themselves out. So I'm not going until they do.
I just want things to be the way they used to be. Is that so wrong?
No, not at all. Unless you've enlisted James Stenbeck to help you do that. I know you're too smart to do something like that, but a woman in your position can get very desperate.
Not that desperate.
If I'm a little too close to something that you'd rather not admit, let me give you a little sage gambler's advice. If you can't win, fold.
I'm not going to fold. I'm not going to give up until my family and everyone else in this town believes that I am innocent.
Good. That's what I want to hear.
I got your message.
Thank goodness you're here. Hal is missing, and Jack is convinced that I had something to do with it. He's blaming me for every kidnapping in this town. You understand? And there's been evidence planted in my house, and I need
I'm
you,
sorry,
Tom.
Barbara, but I can't help you.
What are you saying?
That there's no way I'm going to take on this case.
Hey! Oh, don't tell me more bad news.
Mom's been arrested.
Oh, not funny.
I'm not kidding. They're charging her with conspiracy to commit kidnapping. Looks bad.
Well, she gonna make bail? Will really misses her.
I don't know. There's a lot of circumstantial evidence. I'll go break the news to Will.
He's not here. He and Parker are over at Kim's. And Paul, I got a job offer today from this designer that I met while I was in Italy, and I have to be in Milan by tomorrow night.
You're not gonna accept it, are you?
I already did. Look, I know that this family is falling apart, but that's all it's been doing for the past year, and I'm always the one to pick up the pieces, but someone else is gonna have to do it this time, Paul. I'm sorry. I can't do it again.
All right, I got your pine cone. Now, you can either buy it back for 10 sticks, or you can wait and see what's behind door number 3.
Door number 3.
Oh, you'll take door number 3? Okay, and here it is! Congratulations, Ms. Williams. You are the proud owner of a slightly rusted spring-action wooden mousetrap.
Thanks.
You know what? I think I've won the grand prize, though. It's been a very long time since I've seen you smile like that.
I'm glad you think so, because my face is gonna freeze this way.
You know, maybe running off to California wasn't such a bad idea.
Oh.
You know, working for your uncle and keeping me a secret.
Yeah, I know. Warm places. You know, I think I was onto something there.
Yeah, hot, very hot sun.
Yeah, and what did the travel ad say? Like golden sand and turquoise water? You know, I would give anything to be anywhere but this landlocked Midwest. You know, a tropical island with nothing but water surrounding us. And
Stop it, stop.
What? What, did I say something wrong?
Sorry,
No. Abigail, tell me. It might help you remember other things. Come on.
Sorry. Nick said that he was going to take me to an island off the coast of Florida. That's probably what he told that woman. The one who gave him the music box who signed her name, me. How could I be so stupid? Why couldn't I just see it was just a line?
Because you weren't supposed to see it, Abigail, okay? He was a sick man who was very good at moving people around and watching their reactions. I should know. He's the one who set me up with Brandy, remember? He got me too angry to even think, and the next thing I know, I'm cheating on you. No, and that is something I'm going to regret for the rest of my life.
No, please. Just let it go. I did.
Are you sure?
Adam, how could I blame you when what I did was so much worse? To be honest with you, I thought that my first time would be with you. That it'd be our first time. And I wish that it could have been that way.
What I had with Brandy, that wasn't making love. That was something else. Making love. That is for us. It will be our first time.
Is anyone here?
I remember standing over him, waiting for him to get up. And I knew right away that he was dead. And then I heard a noise behind me. And I turned and I saw Abigail on the floor in the corner, all balled up.
When I got there, Scudder had his hands on her. I hit Nick with the music box to protect Abigail. I was scared. I panicked. Abigail must have been in shock. She didn't say anything about what happened. I killed Nick, and nothing you say is going to make me go back on that.
I realized that I had to get her out of there quickly, before her head cleared and the image of Nick's corpse was burned into her memory for the rest of her life.
Oh, it really happened here that night.
Who's there?
The best way to relieve dry eyes, your own natural tears. They lubricate, protect, and hold in moisture. Visine tears do the same thing. They lubricate, protect, and hold in moisture. So how can your eyes tell the difference between their own natural tears and ours? They can't. So get Visine tears in and get the dry out. Naturally.
Once there was a little prince who was very fussy. Then his mom tried a warm bath with Johnson's bedtime bath. The scent of lavender filled the air, and the little prince settled down. Johnson's bedtime bath.
Now you can own all the fun of the adventure the whole family will enjoy.
This is amazing. It's the heart of Atlantis.
Atlantis, the Lost Empire. Own it today on Disney DVD and video.
Bonnie's toothpaste stopped fighting plaque before her first cup of coffee. But Colgate Total is different. It protects for 12 hours, even after eating and drinking. Isn't it nice to know you use Colgate Total? Colgate Total, 12-hour protection.
My Sparky. Love him. Hate his breath. Oof. So every day, I feed him New Science Diet Oral Care. It's clinically proven to clean teeth and guaranteed to freshen breath. How do I know? I'm also his vet. New Science Diet Oral Care.
Here's our jingle for goldfish. Yes, bacon not fried goldfish. The wholesome snack that smiles back until you bite their heads off. Now see the fishes swimming. Oh, look, the pretzel's winning. Didn't that make you feel good about goldfish? You know they're made with real cheese, even though they look like fishy. It's a snack that smiles back, goldfish. And for taste buds that are braver, we blasted them with flavor. Try Flavor Blasted Goldfish.
It's tough not having a car. With immediate claim service, Geico gets you back on the road fast. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. accidents can happen anytime. That's why Geico's here, 24 hours a day, every day. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
CBS Tonight. For 7 years, no drama has beaten ER until CSI. See why it's the most watched drama of the season. Don't miss an all-new episode of CSI. And real viewers are raving about CBS's The Agency, calling it captivating and compelling.
Leave me alone! This agency will not hide from its duty.
Now the war on terrorism is coming to the CIA's front door.
What in God's name has happened?
An all-new Agency following CSI. CBS Tonight.
Looking for a great place to relax and additional space to enjoy the outdoors, protected from the elements? Call Patio Enclosures Incorporated.
I'm attorney Chuck Balkin. You know my firm, Balkin & Doran. If you've been injured, my law firm wants to help you. The American Bar Association has reported that injured people who have an attorney receive an average of 3.5 times more money than those who choose to go it alone. Call 1-800-INJURED today. Our team of tough, smart attorneys have helped thousands of people just like you get maximum cash for their injuries in minimum time. Call Balkin & Doran today at 1-800-INJURED.
CarMax.com makes car shopping easy. Select the car you want. Toyota Camry? You can compare actual mileage, prices, and photos. So when you're ready to buy, it'll be waiting for you at the store. CarMax, the way car buying should be.
You ask for used cars you can trust. At CarMax, every used car goes through a tough inspection and reconditioning. We make necessary repairs like replacing faulty brakes, batteries, and tires. So you get a car you can depend on. CarMax, the way car buying should be.
Marie Osmond in the latest on her marriage. Then Carney in the 800-pound twins. Plus CSI and the Naked News next ET.
Tonight at 6:30 on CBS 2.
Craig T. Nelson in the District. CBS Saturday. It's all here.
Detective Hughes, Oakdale PD, come out with your hands up.
Wait. Don't shoot.
Who are you?
I'm Brandy Taylor.
This is a crime scene. What are you doing here? That's what the tape on the door means. But I bet you already knew that. Didn't you, Miss Brandy Lynn Taylor?
Look, I swear, I didn't touch anything or hurt anyone.
What?
I knew the guy that was killed.
How well?
I mean, we weren't like best friends or anything. I met him at Java Underground. It's this club.
I know where Java Underground is.
Okay, well, we just had like a drink or two together, and I mean, like I said, I didn't know him very well. But I felt bad about what happened.
So you wanted to come and see the place where the guy died? This isn't Graceland.
I know. Did I see you at the university once with Adam Munson?
Yes, he's my son. Why?
That's great. He can vouch for me. He's a friend of mine. Kind of. From school. He'll tell you I'm okay. I promise. Just ask him.
Sure, I'll do that. You want to quit lying now? You want to tell me what you're really doing here? Were you looking for something? What did you find, Brandy Lynn?
Hey, I think you made it a lot easier for me to forget that Brandy ever existed.
It's fine by me. Whoa, your hands are freezing.
I know.
You know
it's
what?
Okay.
You know what? I'm not going to wait until the morning.
Oh, where are you going?
I'm going to go chop some firewood, because if I don't get that fire going, the temperature inside is pretty much going to match the temperature outside.
Oh, please, Adam, don't go. We can snuggle under the blankets and share some body heat.
That only works when the two people have heat to share. So listen, why don't you just lay under this blanket, and I promise no Blair Witches or hunters are going to be stopping by. And you know what else? Take this chair and shove it under the doorknob, and that way you'll feel safer. And I'll just knock when I have to come in, okay? Okay, let me get this right. You want to be in Milan by tomorrow night?
No. Not want to be, will be. Please say something.
Go for it.
You mean it?
Yes, Jennifer, I do.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much for understanding. You do understand why I need this, right?
Yes. You think Billy Ross will understand?
Billy's made it clear that he'll be fine without me. There's really nothing holding me here anymore.
So, that just leaves Will and Parker.
Right, my two little guys.
Yeah, we need to make some arrangements for them. How they doing over at Kim's?
Well, Parker's having odd tantrums, you know, crying a lot for Carly, and Will was just here. I know that he really wants to come home, Paul. He made up some excuse about forgetting a math book, but all he wanted to know when Mom was coming home, and where Dad is, actually.
What's the matter?
Parker's too young to understand what's going on right now. Will is picking up on everything, and right now he is absolutely terrified that his dad, the one parent they can actually count on, is in trouble, and truthfully, so am I.
Hey, come here. Al's gonna be just fine, you know that. He's a tough guy. With any luck, he's gonna have some leads on Rose and Emily and Carly.
I hope you're right. So you really aren't mad at me for taking this job?
No. Of course not. It's your life. You gotta do what you gotta do. Great opportunities don't come along very often, so you gotta... Hang on a second. Yes.
Good evening. I'm Rosalie Salcedo with Child Welfare.
Child Welfare?
One of Will Munson's teachers reported that there are 2 underage children living in the home.
The boys are fine. They're not in any danger at all.
Actually, sir, that's up to the state of Illinois to decide.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Are you thinking we need new drapes?
The JCPenney home sale. From stunning window coverings to sofas, you'll save big on everything for the home.
It's all inside.
JCPenney.
Contact lens wearers everywhere are switching to No Rub Optifree Express. The first solution so advanced, you don't need to rub. No Rub Optifree Express. No wonder it's #1.
Wish your dentures were this comfortable? Bob's are. He got a unique denture adhesive. C-Bond.
Bought it for hold, love it for comfort.
Only C-Bond clings wall-to-wall with 3 strong adhesives in a thin, velvet soft wafer. No gaps, no ooze, and cleanup's easy. C-Bond. Buy it for hold.
Love it for comfort.
Didn't you say you were getting a cold?
I knocked it out with Zycam before the cold could knock me down.
Zycam has been shown to get rid of colds 3 times faster when taken at the first sign of symptoms. Getting a cold? Get Zycam and get rid of the cold 3 times faster.
They say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Thanks to rich and creamy Jell-O instant pudding, you can get to it in just 5 minutes. Of course, it's a rather well-known saying.
Hi. Hi.
You want a homemade snack in 5 minutes? I can go for something Jell-O.
Dear Relieve, arthritis pain made it hard to run my business. Even a knee operation didn't stop all the pain. Extra strength Tylenol quit after a few hours, and the grinding pain returned. Then one of my customers reminded me how great Aleve works. I tried it, and now I'm pain-free all day.
2 Aleve can stop pain all day. It would take 8 Tylenol to do that.
You work miracles. Thanks, Aleve.
And for all-day sinus relief with the strength of Aleve, try Aleve Cold and Sinus.
Diabetes. No joke at all. And in Louisiana one night, paramedics came sticking me, to test my blood sugar. I got to be punching my fingers, and this is all I got. These 10 here, this is it. I'm leaving the pain behind me.
One Touch Ultra requires less blood, so you can test on your arm where it's less painful. The One Touch Ultra.
I've been waiting for this for 10 years.
The Late Show with David Letterman. I may be calling you. Dial it up tonight.
CBS Super Friday kicks off with the funniest Super Bowl's greatest commercial. What's that? With hosts Mike O'Malley and Liza Snyder from the hit series Yes Dear. Then it's an all-new episode of the Super Smash hit drama First Monday. Plus, it's the Friday night Super Bowl bash with live performances by Sting, Sheryl Crow, and many more. It's all CBS Super Friday.
Great dinner, Mom.
Thanks. I was inspired.
So when did you two hook up? This kind of happened?
Again. We were seeing each other a few years back, but I guess we weren't ready for it.
No, we needed some time to mature, you know. Like fine wine. I never saw it coming.
Me either.
Oh, that's because you were too busy reading us the riot act for playing matchmaker. Now, what gave you that idea anyway? I don't know. Okay, so maybe I'm a little defensive on the subject.
So, what's the status now? Are you two on? Are you off?
Well, we're still trying to figure that out.
We're at the, what is it, part of the relationship. You know, where will it go? How long will it last?
Remind me to take you with me next time I buy a car.
Yeah, you two need to lighten up, jump in. You're both young, you're attractive, you got your future ahead of you. What are you waiting for? Yeah, we are being set up.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew this evening had matchmaker written all over it.
Excuse me, Bonnie, but you did tell me Isaac was a great kisser.
Mom!
Yes, and you were the one that said Bonnie got under your skin. Hey. Mm-hmm.
Here's to romance. May we never be without it.
All righty. Come on, y'all. Don't leave the woman hanging. Raise your glasses so we can toast.
To romance.
Here. Well, I gotta get back to the club.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, well, okay.
Bye, Mom.
Bye.
Great.
Great dinner.
Bye.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let me get your coat.
No, I got it, thanks. Okay, bye, Ben.
Bye.
Do you think those two believe half the drivel that comes out of their mouths? They are priceless.
Oh, they are clueless, and they are gone. I thought they would never leave.
Oh. Sounds like a man who's ready for dessert.
Ooh, right you are.
I'm here because Will's teacher says he's been exhibiting behavior consistent with that of a child who has lost a sense of security.
And what if you decide that that's true? What happens then?
Then they will be removed from their home.
Taken where?
It depends. The system will decide, but foster care can be a good interim solution.
Foster care? Foster care will not be necessary.
The younger child especially needs the attention of an adult, Miss
I'm an
Wilson.
adult. I'm over 18. I'm their sister, and I live here.
And who takes care of them when you're in school?
I'm a
or at
model
work?
between jobs.
Jen,
I will be taking care of them full-time now, and if Will's teacher has any problems that she would like to discuss, please have her call me first.
It might be better for both you and your brothers if you were a little older than 18.
Well, tell that to Uncle Sam next time he wants my vote then.
And, Jen won't be doing this alone. Jennifer and I both take care of the boys together.
Given the new information that's come to me and the evidence that turned up at Fairwinds, it's hard to believe that you're not entangled with Stenbeck.
I can explain everything.
Daniel's rattle. Can you explain why you had my son's rattle?
I didn't have it, Tom. I didn't have it, Tom.
If you and Stenbeck had anything to do with Emily's hasty departure from town, then you've made accomplices of Margot and me.
Why would I do that? And excuse me, but Emily is not exactly the mother of the year.
Well, on most days, I would agree with you. But running off on Daniel, it's beyond the pale even for her. My son misses his mother. If you've had anything to do with her disappearance, then you need to tell me now.
Please, no one believe me. My life has been a living hell since that explosion.
Listen, Tom, you have been telling everybody who was willing to listen that Emily Stewart was irresponsible, that she was selfish, and that she left town to stay out of trouble, okay? And it turns out that you're right, so why do you keep blaming Barbara?
I cannot represent you. And I don't wish to discuss it further with either of you. If you are innocent, I wish you a successful defense.
No one believes me, John.
That's just one lawyer. There are dozens that will.
How to answer some questions.
Tom said that there's a fact that has come up. What other bogus evidence have you conjured up, Jack?
John, you're gonna have to go outside. I'm gonna go call some lawyers. The new facts Tom was referring to probably have to do with the phone call Hal received from Emily. Yeah. Big surprise, isn't it?
Is this some stupid cop trick to get me to say what you want me to say, Jack?
No games. The only thing that's gonna make me happy now, Barbara, is the truth. No more hiding. No veils. No Gothic mansions. Just the cold, hard light of truth.
All right. I didn't come here because I felt sorry for Nick Scudder. I came because he owed me money.
He must have needed it pretty badly to break into a crime scene.
But I was hoping he had some stashed away somewhere. But I wasn't robbing him. I mean, this money was mine.
Did you find any?
No.
Did you take anything that you could sell?
Oh, no.
Why don't you let me look in
swear.
that bag, then? I'm going to assume all this makeup is yours. Get out of here. Miss Taylor, don't come back here. Oh, come on, Rome. Tell me something. I need to find my son.
Detective Hughes, I've got something you're gonna want to see. About Adam Munson and the Williams girl. Did you really think that I was going to run away with you? Did you really think that I loved you? Abigail? Abigail, open up! Me! Abigail, wake up! Me! Abigail! Abigail, what's the matter? You okay? What happened?
Adam, I remember. Oh, my God. Nick and I were not the only ones. Someone else was in the room that night.
I take care of myself. As a teacher, I know how important it is to learn as much as possible. So when I read that nearly 40% of women in their 60s have osteoporosis, I asked my doctor.
Ask your doctor about a bone density test and if Fosamax once weekly is right for you. Fosamax is a non-hormonal tablet for the prevention and treatment of postmenopausal osteoporosis. And Fosamax is the only oral therapy proven to help build bone with a once-weekly option. You should not use Fosamax if you have certain disorders of the esophagus, are unable to stand or sit upright for 30 minutes, have severe kidney disease or low blood calcium. Use with caution if you have stomach or digestive problems. Stop taking Fosamax and tell your doctor if you develop new or worsening heartburn, difficult or painful swallowing, or chest pain, because these may be signs of serious upper digestive problems. Ask your doctor for more information about Fosamax once weekly, proven to help build bone.
Cough waking you up in the middle of the night? No kidding. You got a cough medicine you take every 4 hours. Get a new all-night cough medicine. Introducing new NyQuil Cough. The new all-night coughing, 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 so you can sleep cough medicine from the makers of NyQuil.
Here, kitty.
Of all
all the so-called complete box dinners out there, people are really falling for one. New home-style bakes from Banquet. Why? Because we pack everything you need, like tender chicken, savory vegetables, and a golden biscuit topping, all in one box. So in just minutes, you've got a complete real meal. And as any mom will tell you, a complete real meal is worth its weight. New home-style bakes in 8 varieties. It's all you need to pick up.
Is your skin feeling parched, dry, rough? Fix it and forget it by locking in more moisture with Curel Therapeutic Lotion. You can see the cure in Curel.
At JCPenney, the more you buy, the more you save. It's the JCPenney Buy More, Save More sale. The more you buy, the more you save. 25, 30, even 35%. It's all inside. Buy more, save more. JCPenney.
The bold and the beautiful has everything you want and everything you need. Weekdays on CBS.
Did you understand that?
What do you think about your mom and Ben?
Terrific. A fierce district attorney with a firebrand brain surgeon. Sounds like a super-duper couple to me.
That's not what I meant.
I know.
I mean, maybe Ben's right. I've been thinking so much about me. You've been thinking so much about you. We missed the big picture. Us.
Us doing what?
Us working this thing out. Think we could do that?
Maybe.
That's what I'm thinking, too. Now, don't act like you don't like it. The cat's already out the bag on that.
Well, at least I didn't say you get under my skin.
Now, I never said that.
Liar.
Liar.
Bologna, cheese, chips, lighter fluid, matches, newspapers, candles. You went camping. Somewhere near Oakdale. Call Tom Hughes. Tell him to meet me at the station. I got a lead on where the kids are.
Okay, sometimes the funny thing about dreams is they can
No,
seem
it
very
wasn't a
real.
dream. Adam, it was a real memory about that night. You wanted me to find out the truth, right? Well, here it is. Can you handle it?
Yeah?
Are you sure?
Tell me what happened the night Nick got killed.
Oh, you know, he hit me. He hit me so hard that I fell to the ground. And I just laid there because I was so afraid of what he would do next. He'd do something worse. He didn't look like himself. And then there was a knock at the door. Nick went to go get it. He was alive. And someone else came in the room. Somebody else was in that room.
Who? Who was that person?
You want a cup of tea? Might help you relax.
What I want is to go home.
Home. You mean Fairwinds? Or the house where you and Hal raised the kids? It must have hurt like hell to see Emily Stewart running around your kitchen, cooking for your kids, wearing your husband's T-shirts, huh? Is that why you did it? To keep her from stealing your family?
I haven't done anything to anybody.
That's not what Emily Stewart says.
What? What does Emily say?
That you were jealous. So jealous that you had her lured out of the country because you couldn't stand her living in your house and sleeping with your husband.
Hal is not my husband anymore, remember?
Emily also said that Carly was in your way, too. That her talent and the success of her spring line and the threat she posed to your control of BRO was too much for you to take, so you had her removed, too. And then there was Rose. Couldn't have an Atlantic City showgirl for a daughter-in-law, now could you? We know what you did, and we know why you did it. What we don't know is how, Barbara.
How? What?
How? How you could do this, Barbara. How? you could rip these people away from their families. How you could take these children away from their mothers and break their hearts. How, Barbara, how you could ruin all of these lives. It was your idea, wasn't it? No, it was. No, it was your idea to try to buy happiness by destroying them. And whose was it, Barbara? Whose idea was it?
It was James. It was James. It was James. From the beginning, he did all of it.